Right, let's jump straight into this breakdown. I want you to picture the daily cage match of Denise. She's an HVAC tech right here in Atlanta, lacing up her work boots every single morning for a W-2 job, while her dream, this massive dream of running her own business, just gets completely sidelined by a sheer lack of time. I mean, you know that feeling, right? When the day job just totally drains your energy and leaves absolutely zero gas in the tank for your actual goals? Seriously, think about what her week actually looks like. Before she's even finished her first cup of coffee, she's already battling cranky customers, broken down fleet vans, and that constantly ticking clock. It basically makes time her ultimate undefeated opponent. So what's stopping you from making the leap? Because for Denise, well, she's tapped out before she even gets a chance to step in the ring and build her own future. And look, that absolute bone-deep exhaustion Denise is feeling, that's exactly why this bypass viability scan scores a 3 out of 5, which we call the toss-up. This score is essentially a diagnosis. It totally proves that the friction here isn't her hands, it's not her skills, and it's definitely not her work ethic. It's her positioning while she's still stuck on that payroll. Let's break down exactly why that is. Moving into Section 1, the local reality check. Let's take a hard look at the heavyweight class she's stepping into in Atlanta. Okay, the saturated market she's facing here is frankly staggering. Imagine bidding as a generalist against these massive incumbents who already hold roughly 60% of the market. We're talking giants like Coolray with over 22,000 reviews, or Reliable with nearly 20,000. It basically means you hit a 2,500 review brick wall just to show up consistently on a map search. You simply cannot scale that wall on sheer volume alone. It's a total trap. But hey, here's the good news, and this is what you really should take away from this. The demand signal is entirely structural, and it is highly lucrative. We're looking at a metro population of 6.3 million people with a 99% AC penetration rate. It's Georgia, right? And in those replacement window zip codes for $10,000 systems, places like Buckhead and Alpharetta, with median incomes between $140,000 and $174,000, the money is absolutely there. But, and this is crucial, Denise can't win by fighting the big guys on their own turf for those residential swaps. You know, while a lot of the less savvy operators out there are chasing that flashy national commercial construction boom, which, by the way, is projected to hit a whopping $567 billion in 2026, the real unglamorous local opportunity right in her backyard is actually far sharper. We really don't need to get distracted by these giant macro trends when the local play is this solid. All right, on to Section 2, the bypass pivot. Let's see how she can actually maneuver this. So the absolutely crucial point here is deploying an 80-20 counterpunch that completely avoids that brutal residential battleground. Just look at the stark contrast. On one side, you've got the commodity path. You're fighting tooth and nail for exhausting, one-off, $350 residential repairs, constantly rebidding just for your next dollar. Now compare that to the PM path. This is all about building predictable, compounding revenue through commercial preventative maintenance contracts. We're talking about unglamorous, relationship-driven accounts that the massive fleet advertisers just completely ignore. And then, we add indoor air quality to the mix to completely capitalize on Atlanta's legendary humidity. By offering whole home dehumidifiers and MERV 13 filters, you're taking a basic service call and flipping it into a high gross margin ticket. Plus, it brings in this sweet recurring filter and UV bulb revenue over the entire lifespan of that equipment. It's a brilliant, dedicated product line that most of our competitors literally just treat as an afterthought. Now, because her absolute biggest hurdle is time, she's got to sequence this pivot very carefully. We call this the safe scale sequence. First, keep the W-2 employment. Do not quit the day job yet. Second, land just 2 or 3 small commercial PM accounts on nights and weekends. And third, let her in those IAQ upsells. Doing this creates the essential bridge income she needs before she ever leaves payroll. It completely takes the panic out of the leap. That brings us to Section 3, funding readiness. Let's talk about the corner man and the financial realities of stepping into the ring. Like the old saying goes, every great fighter who ever won under those lights had one thing in common: a corner man. You need someone to tell you the honest truth about when to swing and when to hold back. A good corner man doesn't push a fighter into the ring before they're actually ready. And right now, with her limited time and a really small startup budget, Denise is strictly in the training rounds. So what exactly do those training runs look like in practice? Well, the single most important action she can take today, literally right now, is forming an LLC and opening a dedicated business bank account. Why does this matter so much? Because her very first commercial contract needs to create a completely clean documented revenue trail, zero commingling of personal and business funds. That paper trail is the ultimate proof that she has what it takes to go the distance. And look, let's be totally realistic about the timeline here. It's going to take about 6 to 9 months to reach a fully fundable position. That means putting your head down, getting those signed accounts, and maintaining totally clean books so she has a real solid recurring revenue number to actually show for it. But once that critical groundwork is laid, Bypass Capital becomes the corner man that gets her off payroll way faster than any traditional bank ever would. We're talking higher approval rates, significantly less paperwork, and funding options that are built specifically for startup operators in the trades. They basically step in right when the bell is actually ready to ring. All right, we hear the bell for round 1, section 4, the next 30 days. Time for action. Over the next 7 days, Denise needs to physically walk into 3 small commercial facilities in her specific submarket. We're talking 1 medical or dental office, 1 strip retail center, and 1 church or daycare. She doesn't need some slick, elaborate pitch. She simply needs to walk in and ask who handles their HVAC maintenance. Just that single question starts building the pipeline. Now, looking 30 days out, she must have at least 1 verbally committed agreement, and her LLC officially formed to run that agreement through. That's it. That is the tangible, real-world marker of progress. But guys, I want to leave you with an honest warning here. If you keep waiting around for the perfect time, the time hurdle wins by default. Every single month you delay, an incumbent locks up another contract that could have been your bridge income. It literally could have been your ticket out. And this brings us directly to you. If you've been sitting on your own idea, maybe feeling that exact same exhaustion Denise feels every day, what could a 5-minute honest look at your market give you? Seriously, think about it. Head over to bypasscapital.com/vscan and let this tool build your own personalized roadmap out of the cage. So the question is, are you ready to finally meet your corner man?